Hey everybody. That's a hard act to follow. I'm telling you what, that was beautiful. Thank you for bringing that here, and thank you for playing that for us. Let's give it up for her again. I loved it. Thank you so much. I've never seen that. Anyway, Crazy Nate was talking about what it feels like not to have balls. He must not be married, right? Where's your balls, Nate? They're in my purse. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, did everybody have a good Christmas? You guys have a good Christmas? Yeah? You know what I liked about Christmas? I had a white Christmas, socks and underwear. That's as brutal as I wanted to get this weather. Look at him in his shorts over here. I'm telling you what. I like that. But what's happening, yes, look, you can wear those in January. That's so cool. But what's happening is the livestock, if you've noticed, the wildlife is all confused. So the other day I'm over at Crest parking lot, and I hear the geese honking, and I look up and they're going north. And so I start screaming at them. I'm like, dude, you're going the wrong way. It's a trick. It's a trick. You're going to go lay eggs and your babies are going to die. You want to go back that way, back that way, back that way. They didn't listen to me. Nobody listens to me. Except all those people in the Crest parking lot. They were kind of like, oh. I'll tell you what, that's the fastest I ever got through the checkout. Everybody was just clearing right out of my way. So anyway, my minister, Brother Darrell, is a really funny guy. He decided that to start the new year, he wants to do an outreach for families that are in need of assistance with funerals. And he said, Kitty, I want you to head that up. I'm thinking, what kind of Nimrod puts a comic in charge of bereavement? That's the same guy that put the deaf guy in charge of the telephone ministry, right? Yeah. But yeah, so at Christmas time, my sister, she's at the table. At family, they just crack me up. You can't get away from them. They belong to you. You own them. And she's sitting there at the table, and she starts flashing this 2-carat zirconian, and she's like, guess what? I got engaged for Christmas. I got engaged. And I'm like just stuffing that tater tots casserole in my cheeks, trying not to say anything because I don't have a filter. And finally she's just going on, and I said, okay, you have to be divorced before you can get engaged. People, do you know that? You have to be divorced first. You can't just get engaged and just keep overlapping that. But anyway, it's not really that funny. Actually, it's kind of sad to tell the truth. But, excuse me, I've got kind of a cold. Okay, so I'm a sexagenarian. Do you guys know what that means? Sounds hot, doesn't it? It's not. It just means I'm in my 60s. And so when you're in your 60s, you can go around saying, I'm a sexagenarian. People will be like, whoa, what the hell are you up to? Is that like pansexual or something? No, it's sexagenarian. Anyway, so things change up. So we're on a fixed income because we're retired. And so we started couponing. All right, so the other day I ran across a very unique coupon. It said, free chapstick when you buy Preparation H. I'm like, I'm a comedian and I know there's a joke in there somewhere, but I don't know where to start. I can't make heads nor tails of that one. The whole thing just leaves me chapped all over. So another thing that happens when you get older is your grown kids. They start telling you, they start trying to parent you. And my kids were telling me the other day, Mom, we think you've got dementia. I'm like, what makes you think I have dementia? They say, because you constantly repeat yourself. And I'm thinking about that, and if any of you have children, does this sound familiar? Dave, brush your teeth. Brush your teeth, Dave. Dave, did you brush your teeth? Dave, we're not getting in the van till you brush your teeth. Brush your teeth, Dave. Children train you to have dementia. And my daughter's like, Mom, you better be nice to us because we're picking your nursing home. They said, no, don't worry about it, Mom, I got you covered. I'm like, oh, my son, he's going to take care of me when I'm like, can't do it anymore. He said, no, Mom. He said, I'm going to have you declared mentally insane, and then I'm going to have you committed to a state institution. No charge to me. That's a pretty good plan. But anyway, so I hang out with my doctor a lot, and he told me I needed to exercise more. And I am the laziest person in the world, obviously. And So my friend said, hey, why don't you buy one of those full body platforms, the vibration platforms. Have you guys seen those? It looks like a large bath scale, and you stand on it, and you set it on 10-minute with the remote, and it oscillates your fat at running speed. Okay? The first time I used that, my grandkids stood behind me laughing their asses off for 10 minutes. Everybody got a workout. So the other day I'm using it, and my 10-year-old granddaughter, she walks in the front door, and she's got a friend with her. And she comes around through the kitchen, back behind me, and out through the garage door. So in a few minutes, here she comes with another kid. In the front door, around back behind me, and out the garage door. By the third child, I'm curious. So I look out there in the garage, and the kid is handing her $1. She is pimping out my fat. And then I'm thinking, I wonder if this is how P.T. Barnum got his start. Grandma's fat. Grandma's fat. So, have any of you guys done the DNA? Have you done the DNA thing?
No.
I'll tell you what. I saw the commercial, and those girls are like in Italy riding down the hill on their bikes. They're going to get into adventure and unlock all these secrets. This thing took me to the pits of hell. I'm serious. The first thing I find out is I have 2 mothers. My mother is an identical twin. Okay? So that makes my cousins my siblings. So now I have 10 people who can hit me up for bone marrow or kidney. And then I find out, excuse me, and then I find out that my uncle is really my brother, but we don't know by which mother because the twins ain't talking. So ever since we've done this DNA, it seems like every week I get this message from somebody, a new relative that we didn't know we had. So I basically found out that my family is a bunch of whoremongers and fornicators. I know, right? The most unique case. My grandfather impregnated a woman. Then he ran off to California. Said woman had the baby. She joined the circus so she could get a ride to California to hunt my grandfather down. On the way to California, she was actually strangled by a circus monkey. The circus people kept the baby and raised it as their own. Now, I got a troop of clowns camping in my backyard. So the other day, I get a note from the DNA service, and they want to know, do I want to buy my family crest? Really? I don't even want to see my family crest. I'm sure it's like a laughing penis overshadowed by a raging asshole. So the other day, Friday, I get a message from somebody looking for my dad, okay? Somebody from Japan. I guess his Navy days are catching up with him. And I get a vision. I get a vision of a fat Japanese redheaded sibling. So I just delete the email, turn off the computer, close it, go sit in a dark room. At this point, I just want my cup of spit back. So, yeah, I have a really bad attitude, and I'm that person that, like my cousin Chose goes, oh, I should have said this. And I always go, oh, God, I wish I would have kept my mouth shut. And, like when I met Frankie's mom, she said, Kitty, I understand you've been divorced 5 times. I said, no, I've been widowed 5 times. And I've been cleared on each and every one of those charges. And I just can't wait to marry your boy. So anyway, okay, so I hang out at the church because I try to make amends and try to get some stars in my crown and all that. And the other day I was there because the secretary was on break. She was doing her vacation. And I don't know what was going on in the cat world, but all the crazy cat ladies were calling up and they were wanting prayer requests for their cats. And then Lottie Mae called and she said her cat Boots He got his ear ripped off, and he got his ass whipped, and she wanted last rites for her cat. So I'm telling Brother Daryl, can you give a cat last rites? How do you know which life he's on? Don't you have to know that? And Brother Daryl's like, "Rah, rah, rah," and he just runs out of there, right? So while he's gone, I'm recording the donations. And I noticed these crazy cat ladies are very generous with their fundage. And then I realized they basically own Brother Daryl. You could say he's kitty cat whipped. Pussy whipped. Okay. But anyway, I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to give it back to Jarvis there. And thank you for hosting this. But I'm a ham. I want to sing my song though. I'm a ham, come be my fan. You can join me on Instagram. Kitty Gilligan, that's me. Gilligan spells Gilligan. She's a ham, come be her fan. You can join her on Instagram. I don't have my tap shoes. Kitty Gilligan, that's me. Usually I have tap shoes, but this one works anyway. Okay, hey, thank you.